Hey, hi, welcome guys. Welcome back to our channel, which is Fibron. And in my previous video, I showed you what is ensemble machine learning techniques and what are the different type of ensemble machine learning techniques. We had seen bagging and boosting. Today, I am going to discuss you how the bagging is going to work, and also we will see what is the mathematics behind of that, because this is very, very important, right, guys? So what is the bagging? In case of bagging, so I told you bagging is nothing but parallel processing. Parallel processing, why it is known as the parallel processing? Just try to understand. Let's suppose okay, let me share my screen 1 minute. So okay, so you can see, basically, if you are trying to make a model to classify dog and cat, in order to classify the dog and cat, what you are going to do, it's a kind of classification problem, right? So there is a several rules to classify the dog and cat. So the image has the pointy to air, so it means what is that? It's a cat, right? The image has this first rule is saying, if any image is pointed to ears, then I can say, you can see this image is having ears, right? This image having the ears. If any image will point to ears, then it can be identify it as a cat. The image has the cat shaped eyes. Any image having the cat shaped eye, then I can say this is a cat. Image has the bigger limb. If image having the bigger limb, then I can say it's a dog. Okay, there is a several rules, and the image has the sharp claws. So if it is a sharp claws, then I can say it's a cat. The image has a wide mouth structure, then it's a dog shape. Okay, so these are the several rule I saved. Okay, so you can say the image has the pointy ears. So this ear, cat also having ears and dog also having ear. In this case, the machine will sometime identify it's a dog and sometime identify as a cat, right? So a cat will identify as a dog and dog will identify as a cat. So it's a misleading behavior is going to show as a your model. So what the things we are going to discuss here, what the things we are going to see? So what I'm going to say, each rule, whatever rule we had defined, each rule we are going to picking it as a base learner, or you can say weak learner. Okay, and based on that, based on these base learner or weak learner output, we are going to identify whether it's a dog or cat. Okay, so see here, 5 rule I set: one, first rule, second rule, third rule, fourth rule, fifth rule. So out of five you can say 3 rule is identifying this unknown image is a cat, this unknown image is a cat, and 2 rule is saying it's a dog. So what is the priority is saying the unknown image is a cat, the majority vote to going to the cat. So in this way, the our bagging techniques is going to work. So what is that? We have, let's suppose we have data set. Okay, let me do these things. Okay, so let me share once again. If you can see this my whiteboard, if you can see this whiteboard, how the bagging techniques is going to work, just try to understand. uh, in case of bagging techniques, we have, let's suppose we have our data points, we have our data point like x1, x2, x3. These 3 input is going to predict our y value. Means our y is what? A dependent column, and dependent column is kind of binary class. Just for now, just try to understand, it's a binary class classification. What we are going to do, we are randomly going to pick any two input. Based on this two input, let's suppose this is the 2 input, something we have, and this 2 input we are passing to this 2 input x1 and x2. We are going to pass to our base learner bl1, and bl1 is going to predict is a 0. Okay, similarly x2, let me make a different color so it will be understandable. So now another time, what we are going to do, we are going to pick x2 and x3 as an input, and this time we are going to pass to the base learner 2 bl2. So now this time my base learner 2 is going to predict it as a 1. Similarly, third time we are going to pick x1 and x3, and this I am going to pass to the another you can say another base learner bl3, and this time it is going to mark it as a predicting as a 0. So now my two base learner is going to predict as a 0, and third means one base learner is going to predict as a 1. So what is the priority here? Priority is saying that the predicted output should be 1. So based on my base learner output, I am going to make a majority of the vote. I am taking the vote from the base learners, and whatever the majority of output will be there, that is will be my final output. So this is known as the bagging. And you can say all base learner are independent to each other. There is a no relationship between the base learner, right? So that's what it is known as the bagging techniques. Okay, in case of bagging techniques, one of the famous interview question, what is the difference between the bagging and boosting? In case of bagging, each base learner are independent, but in case of boosting, base learners are dependent to each other. Okay, so one base learner output will reflect to the base another base learner. So that's a difference. Another difference is what? In case of boosting, each base learner we are going to associate different weight. How the weight we are going to associate, that we will see later session. But in case of bagging, each base learner, as all base learner are independent to each other, so each base learner having the same weight here, having the same weight, there is no weightage difference. Okay, so that's a difference between the bagging and boosting, guys. So in case of bagging, again I am going to repeat the same line. In case of bagging, our base learner will be independent to each other, but in case of boosting, you can say one base learner output we are going to pass another base learner output we are going to pass third base learner, like this it will go. But in case of bagging, you can say each base learner are independent to each other. Another thing, each base learner having same weight. Let's suppose if we are associating weight here 1, so each base learner will have the same weightage. Okay, but in case of boosting, each step base learner will have the different weight. So hope you understood the bagging techniques. Coding wise, we will see. First, try to understand the bagging techniques. Now in next video, I'll show you what is boosting techniques and what are the different kind of boosting techniques. So meanwhile, just stay tuning us. If you like this video, guys, then please do subscribe our channel so that you will never miss our update. Thank you for watching this.